Okay, the Daily Kos guy. Daily Kos is a far left-wing, genuine lunatic website. It is popularized by populated by lunatics. I mean, these are the dyed-in-the-wool, robotic true believers. They fall for the leftist agenda. I mean, they're victims. They think everything going on is about making their life better. They think that's what Obama's about, the Democrat Party. They think the Democrat Party exists to get even with all these people that have been victimizing them and have made them small and poor and average and whatever else they think of themselves. And they buy it hook, line, and sinker. And so they think that Obamacare is an actual godsend that's going to give them all and everybody health care at very affordable and maybe even free prices. And one of them, just the first of what'll be millions, well, tens of thousands, happened to encounter it the other day and wrote about it honestly and got excoriated by the other lunatic robots. His name is Turge Capps, Tirge Capps. He's a diarist there, which means I guess he posts regularly. And he's been doing it for years. And he posted and lashed out at Obamacare. He received a notice that his monthly health insurance premiums will double. He's drank Kool-Aid. So he logged on to healthcare.gov, did whatever he had to, found out that his premiums are going to double. And he wrote, I'm canceling insurance for us, and I'm not paying any effing penalty. What the hell kind of reform is this? Here's the full post, or more parts of it. My wife and I just got our updates from Kaiser telling us what our 2014 rates will be. Her monthly has been $168 this year. Mine's been $150. We have a high deductible. We're generally healthy. We don't go to the doctor often. I barely ever go. The insurance is in case of a catastrophe. Well, now because of Obamacare, my wife's rate is going to $302 a month, and mine's going up to $284. I'm canceling insurance for us. I'm not paying any effing penalty. What the hell kind of reform is this? Oh, okay, if we qualify, we can get some government assistance. Great. So now I have to jump through another hoop to just chisel some of this off, and we don't qualify anyway. So what's the point of trying? I never felt too good about how this was passed and what it entailed, but I figured if it saved Americans money, I could go along with it. Well, I don't know what to think now. This appears, in my experience, to not be a reform for the people. What am I missing? I realize I'm probably going to get creamed posting this, but I can't imagine I'm the only Californian who just received a rate increase from Kaiser based on these new laws. Update. Updated the title per some requests. I appreciate all the helpful comments. He was being told where to go F himself and where to go this and what to say. So he says, I appreciate all the helpful comments. I'm now on baby duty, but I'll go through these comments later for more information. I can't keep up with all the comments right now. I really do appreciate the helpful comments. Peace all and peace out. So here's this little guy who's run right up, smack dab, into a window of reality. It's hit him smack right middle of the face. And he can't understand it. He can't, this isn't any reform. He doesn't know what happened. His original headline was, what the hell kind of reform is this? But the comments made him change it to something that was pretty much the same but less incendiary, because the other lunatics knew that this was going to be ammo for us. But you see, what's happened here is that Obama and the Democrats and the media did a great job of covering up the horrors of Obamacare. They lied about it. They have purposely kept from people the truth about it, all during the debate, all during the passage, and even through the 2012 elections and now into the implementation. They're still lying about it. But as this illustrates, it's only a matter of time before all these people run up against this. I don't. If he were told that Ted Cruz was looking out for him and trying to help him, he's a Kos robot. He would launch into the pre-programmed racist, sexist, hate, Bush, Nazi, whatever response that you get on that site. He wouldn't take Ted Cruz's help. He would believe that Cruz is out to screw him, when in fact it's the guy he voted for. His headline was originally, "What the hell kind of reform is this?" He changed it to "Obamacare will double my monthly premium," after the commenters took him to task. Now, if you look at the comments of this piece, I mean, folks, they are hilarious. Most of the people commenting on this little guy's post think that he's just an outlier. He's an exception to the rule. This isn't the way it is for most people. He just got caught by some weird circumstance of his income and his age and his wife's menstrual cycle and who knows what else is a factor here. But he's just an outlier. It's not going to be this way for everybody else. Or some commenters said, well, he had substandard insurance in the first place. And now Obamacare just making him get reasonable and quality insurance, and he's having to really pay for it first time in his life. So they're just trying to tell this guy that he can't be right. It's just not possible. He can't be right. Although, he says in his post that a Kaiser representative told him that Obamacare is the exact reason his rates went up. He's not an outlier. It's not because he's got an inferior policy to start with. It's not because of his wife's menstrual cycle. It's not because of how much he makes. It's because of Obamacare. He was told that by Kaiser. And then the other commenters said, well, they're just lying to you. It's Kaiser after all. They're an insurance company. They're lying to you. And then there are the commenters who think that this is fine and that people who won't get coverage will now be able to, that this is what it's going to take. And then what I think the funniest one to me, and actually the most pathetic one, a bunch of comments urged the guy to not accept it. You don't have to put up with that. Go out and shop around for something competitive. And I look at that and I realize how right many of you are when you suspect how stupid so many people in this country are. There isn't anywhere to go to shop around. That's the whole point of Obamacare. There isn't a private insurance market. That's what the exchanges get rid of. He controls it all. Obama owns the insurance market. Obama and the Democrat Party own it. And their express purpose is to see to it, this is exactly what's supposed to happen. This is what the sad reality is, that this little Obama robot, this is exactly what's supposed to happen. He's supposed to get mad. He's supposed to blame the insurance companies. He's supposed to think the private sector is screwing him, and he's going to seek refuge in a government plan. This is the plan. He doesn't even realize how he is nothing but a pawn. He's been totally co-opted. He's an absolute robot. He's a marionette. Somebody's got strings attached. They're dictating his every move here, and he doesn't have the slightest idea. And then these other wizards of smarts will go shop around. Find something that's more competitively priced. What planet do these people live on? There isn't anywhere to go shop. By design and on purpose. Well, there may be a limited market now, but it's deteriorating by the month. And in California, forget it. If you don't accept what Covered California or the NAACP offer you, you're out of it. But this little guy says he's not going to pay the fine. So, and folks, I'm telling you, this is going to happen and is happening all over the country. This is an absolute disaster. And some of this is even being covered. More than I thought it would be, actually. We'll see if that keeps up. Okay, brief timeout. Another programming formatted scene profit break. Be right back.